If you are not losing fat while you sleep, you are doing sleep wrong. Stick with me for the next few minutes because I am about to show you 3 things you can do in the 30 minutes before bed that can genuinely multiply how much fat your body burns overnight. Not a supplement, not a diet, not waking up earlier to hit the gym. Just 3 small adjustments to the last half hour of your day. Let's get into it.
Hey, welcome back to Nabby. If you have ever wondered why 2 people can eat the exact same calories, train the exact same program, and still get completely different fat loss results, this video is probably the missing piece. Most people treat sleep like it's just rest, downtime, the part of the day where nothing happens. That is backwards. Sleep is when your body does its most important fat-burning work. Your nervous system shifts into repair mode, your growth hormone spikes, and your cells become far more sensitive to insulin. But here's the catch. That whole process is incredibly easy to sabotage. A late heavy meal, a bright phone screen, a stressed out nervous system at 11 p.m., any one of those can blunt the exact hormonal window your body needs to torch fat overnight.
So the goal isn't more sleep. It's protecting the quality of the sleep you already get. And that protection starts in the 30 minutes before your head hits the pillow.
Here's the mechanism in plain terms. About an hour after you fall into deep sleep, your body releases the largest pulse of growth hormone you'll get all day. Growth hormone is one of your body's primary fat-mobilizing signals. It pulls fatty acids out of storage to be used as fuel. But that pulse is fragile. If your blood sugar is still elevated from a late meal, or your cortisol is still spiked from scrolling stressful content in bed, your body prioritizes managing that instead of releasing growth hormone efficiently. You still sleep, you just don't get the metabolic benefit.
On top of that, poor sleep quality the night before is consistently linked to lower insulin sensitivity and higher hunger hormones the next day, which means you eat more, store more, and burn less without even realizing why. So the science lines up. What you do in the 30 minutes before bed doesn't just affect how you sleep. It affects how much fat you burn tonight and how much you eat tomorrow.
Thing 1, close the kitchen with protein, not carbs. If you're going to have anything in the 2 hours before bed, make it protein forward and light on refined carbs. Think Greek yogurt or a small portion of cottage cheese, not cereal or a sugary snack. Protein doesn't spike blood sugar the way refined carbs do, which means your insulin stays low right when your body is trying to release that growth hormone pulse. A carb-heavy snack at 10 p.m. is one of the fastest ways to blunt your own fat-burning window.
Thing 2, drop the room temperature and kill the screens 60 minutes out. Your body needs to drop its core temperature to fall into deep sleep. That's actually one of the internal signals that triggers it. A cooler, dark room helps that happen faster and keeps you in deep sleep longer, which is exactly when that growth hormone pulse hits. Screens work against you here in 2 ways. The light delays melatonin, and the content, emails, news, social feeds, keeps cortisol elevated right when you need it to fall. Dim the lights, put the phone away, let the room cool down.
Thing 3, take a 10-minute walk after your last meal. This one surprises people. A short, easy walk after dinner, nothing intense, just movement, helps your muscles pull glucose out of your bloodstream without needing extra insulin. That means your blood sugar is already settled by the time you lie down, instead of still processing food while you're trying to fall asleep. It also aids digestion, so you're not lying there bloated and restless. 10 minutes. That's it. Protein over carbs at night. A cool, dark, screen-free room, and a short walk after your last meal. None of these require extra time, extra money, or extra willpower during the day. They just require you to treat that last 30 minutes as part of your fat loss plan, not the part you can ignore.
Do these 3 things consistently for 2 weeks and pay attention to your energy in the morning, to your hunger the next day, and to how your clothes fit. That's the real feedback loop, not the scale. If this helped, subscribe to Nabby. I break down the science behind fat loss like this every week. No fluff, no gimmicks. And if you want the deep dive on how cortisol specifically wrecks fat loss, I've got a video on that right here.